Hello everybody. Today I will be making the Fathead dough. It will be done two ways. One will be coconut and one will be almond. So here I have a bowl full of shredded cheese, which I buy the blocks and I shred it up. So from here I will be measuring the cheese. With this dough we can make many types of recipes. You can make empanadas, you can make crackers, you can make even chips, you can even make fries with this. You can make so many things, pies, breadsticks, or buns. So I will just give you the recipe for the Fathead dough. First we will start with the coconut. Alright, let's put this one side and let's start with our recipe number 1. I have 3 cups of shredded cheese here and coconut flour. Alright, so I'm going to put 2 ounces of cream cheese on top of this shredded cheese, and I'm going to put this in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. In the first minute I will take it out to stir it and then put it back for 30 more seconds. Now I'm going to grab 1/3 cup of coconut flour and have the dry ingredients ready. Alright, so I'm going to dump this in my measuring cup, 1 cup, and add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt. And we give it a mix and check on our cheese and give it a stir. Alright, once very well mixed, so it will go back in there for 30 more seconds and it should be done. Okay, so the cheese is ready. Now to add the dry ingredients and give it a very good mix. And then we will be adding 2 eggs, already beaten. Again, we give it another mix. Alright, so don't be afraid to use your hands as long as they're clean. Don't be afraid to use your hands. It's easier to mix. I'm used to making doughs, so for me this needs like a bit more flour. So I would add 2 more tablespoons or 3. Once you get used to this and more practice, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so don't be afraid to experiment. Okay, so this dough is done. Now to do the dough with the almond flour. I will be adding 2.5 cups of shredded cheese. I always buy the blocks of cheese, so I just shred it myself. Okay, so now let's add the 2 ounces of cream cheese, and then we're going to add it in the microwave for 1.5 minutes, the same way we did the last dough. 1 minute, take it out, stir it, put it back for 30 seconds again, and then let's do our dry ingredients. In this cup, I'm adding 1.5 cups of almond flour, and let's not forget about the cheese. Let's give it a stir and then put it back for 30 more seconds. Okay, back to the dry ingredients. I'm going to put this in a bigger bowl since that one was too small, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt. And give it a good mix. Okay, so my cheese should be ready. It's looking pretty good. Now to add my dry ingredients and give it a good mix. And if you have to, we can use our own hands. Don't be afraid to use the hands. I only added half of the flour. Now I'm adding the rest. Once it's well mixed, we're going to add 2 eggs and mix again. And that's how easy the Fathead dough is to prepare. As you can see, it does not stick on the hands. The coconut flour, it seems to be fine now. Probably after it rests a bit, it doesn't stick anymore. But the almond flour is just perfect. It doesn't stick at all. But the coconut flour is a little bit more tricky. So you have to kind of play around with it. Add a little bit more flour if it's way too sticky for you. It's simple. It's not really hard. And the empanadas that I made came out really good with both dough. So I hope you try it out. If you're new, subscribe. Don't forget to click that bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Share my videos. Comment below, thumbs up, and hope to see you again in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Bye.